people of the world. My name is Erin. If you don't know me, if you do know me, hi. Um, so I know a lot of people give a lot of dating and relationship advice, but I'm gonna be another one of those people. Sorry, but I really want to give advice based on just me thinking about my relationship. I'm at home and I'm thinking about my relationship. Just the struggles that I have in my relationship and what I'm going through and different things like that, and how I feel like I'm not the right person and I'm not ready for this and all that type of stuff. But um I just want to say this. I give my friends a lot of advice on dating, and I say, like, oh, if you want somebody, make yourself the right person. And people always give that advice. I feel like that is right. I feel like, make yourself the right person. That's good. Because you don't want to say, I want a man with a house and a car, and a job, but you don't have either one. So I mean, I feel like making yourself the right person is right. But I feel like the most important thing, the number one thing that you should have in yourself, if you want that right man or that right person, um, is Christ, period. Um, Having Christ in your heart and in your life is the number one thing that takes you to be, in a relationship. And having Christ in your life, period, is what you need for life. If you want to go to heaven, if you want to spend life in eternity, if you want the right way of life, then Christ is the right way. He's the way, the truth, and life. And I feel like it's not so much about making yourself the right person, because when you accept Christ and you have Christ into your heart, He constantly changes you until death. You're constantly being perfected until you die. So I feel like it's more about waiting on God's timing, because I'm in a relationship and we've been together technically 7 months. Well, we dated for 5, broke up for 2, and then we've been back together for 2, almost 3. Um, but and I look at myself and I still have all these issues. I'm stubborn, I'm bossy, I'm mean, I'm all this stuff. I still have issues going on. I still have trust issues. I still have all these things going on. So I'm not technically. You would look at me and me confessing that, like, she's not the right person. She's not ready for that relationship. But it's not about being the right person. It's about the timing of God. It's about God's timing. That's what being in a relationship, if God calls you to be in a relationship, or, whenever it's right for you to get married or date somebody, that's what it's based on. It's not based on, you being, this perfect person, but it's based on, God's timing whenever He's ready for you to date somebody. So, to my friends who have said, be the right person, that's true, but more accept Christ into your life if you don't already have Him, if you want that godly man or that godly woman. And also just be content in where you are in life, because God knows your life. He's planned it out. He knows your heart. He knows when it's the right time for you to get a ring on your finger, or to get a guy or girl to ask you, you know, well, not a girl ask you, but the time, what I'm talking about. Like, he knows the time when it's ready, when he's ready for you to be in a relationship, but when he knows when you're ready. So, and I feel like if we focus on making ourselves the right person for that person to come along, we lose focus on what God has for us. And I mean, girls, we've been lied to for so many years. All of us have our wedding planned out. We all told men have to be this way, this way, this way. Let me tell you something. They're not perfect. They're not like, Prince Charming. They're not, they're Prince Charming in your eyes, but that right person. But honestly, when you look at them, you see their flaws, and, they're not Prince Charming, but and you're not Cinderella either. You're not perfect either. So, you have to put up people's flaws and, things like that. And but that's what love is about. Love is about, putting up people's flaws and loving them regardless of what they do and don't do. And relationships are tough. They have ups and downs. My relationship is definitely tough. But it's about God, making me a better person. My relationship helps me do that. And I'm pretty sure everybody who's married and, whatever they see that, wow, I'm this way, I'm that way. I never knew that until I got in my relationship and I saw, God revealed that to me, because you're constantly being made a new person. You're constantly being made into a perfect person until you die. And then when you die and you go to heaven and you're perfected. So, relationships can be a benefit, to just make you into a better person. That's the mission, for you guys to grow closer to God together. That's the mission in a relationship, and to really make God's name known. So don't focus so much on making yourself the right person. Invite Christ into your heart and into your life, and let Him do that. And then His timing will be perfect. And just wait on His timing. He will bring you that right person. My relationship isn't perfect. We don't do this. I don't, I never did this. But being in my relationship, I'm just realizing that I wasn't perfect and I'm not perfect, and that I still have issues in my relationship. Don't let anybody tell you that they don't have any issues in their relationship, that are automatically the greatest Christian in the world in their relationship, because they're not. We aren't. So we still have a lot of issues and insecurities and things like that. And we're immature, all those things. So let Christ bring that person in you. Let Him come into your life and change you, take you places, use you, and then worry about that person coming along, because it's going to be so perfect, it's going to be so amazing when you meet that person. So I still don't understand, like, God, why, do I have my boyfriend? I mean, I wasn't, I'm not ready, but it's His timing. That's what it is. And so, yeah, but, so you're always being perfected, whether you're in a relationship, you're single, or you're married. So you're always changing into a better person. So don't focus on that so much, but just honestly wait on God's timing and be content in where you are. So I hope that bless you guys and encourage you guys. I'm not saying my relationship is perfect and that we're gonna get married. Technically we're courting, and we want to get married, but we're not there yet. So this is just a little advice. I feel like if we end up getting married or not, this is still good advice, and this is still, I feel like it's wise advice. So I feel like that's what I'm learning in my life, and I'm seeing from other people's relationships and my relationship, So God bless you guys, and I hope that this really speaks to your heart and gives you like a little ease off your shoulders. You don't have to be perfect for that person, So calm down, Christian sister and Christian brother. God loves you, and just wait on His timing and be content where He has you. He loves you so, so, so much. You guys take care and have a blessed day. Mwah.